God is great. Amen. Tennessee whiskey. It's celebration time. Amen. Cheers to Donald Wells. The dawn has fallen. God is good. I didn't claim it in my live last night because I didn't want to speak just yet of what was to take place in Hawkins County today. God is good. Amen. I will read you the said charges as verbatim from another channel. Evil exists. Driving under the influence, driving wrong side of road, open alcohol container, expired registration, sentence 11 months and 29 days, taken into custody immediately at the courthouse. Said information. Something about if he completes a program, the 1129 is to run, let me read this again. Sentenced to 1129 in Hawkins County Jail, of which he must serve 180 consecutively. If he completes a program in jail after the 180 days, the court may decide to let him serve the rest via probation. Hell no. He's had enough probation. He had probation from 2020. 2021, his child goes missing. He and his wife hatched this half-baked ass plan to elude law officials and the public of the whereabouts of the child. And then fast forward October from June, you catch a DUI charge, still you get a pass to bond out and ride around without proper tags and registration and insurance. Do all of 1 year in the jail, day for day. No 3 months, no 6 months, no 7 months, all the time. You've gotten a pass since 2020. No more free passes. Thank you for joining me. This is Everyday Shenanigans. If you'd like to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. All super chats are welcome during the live. This is an open panel discussion. Thank you. And please bring the shenanigans if you like. I will entertain it this evening. I got something for that. Thank you all for joining me. Hold on 1 second, please. This will probably be a lengthy live. My lives lately have been going longer than usual, but it is what it is. Thank you all for the patronage, following the content, sharing the content. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The Queen decided to doll up today. It's a special day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Shut up. Play nice, Queen. I'm going to play nice. You all hold your horses down there. I know you're ready to get it crunk. Lord have mercy. What's going to happen to Hollerville now that the dawn is gone? Oh my, when the cat's away, the mice will play. It should be very interesting what we will see on the wire after the fact. This is an open panel discussion. Hit the link if you want to be heard pertaining to Donald Wells has been remanded to Hawkins County Jail. And now, thank you, Tupelo. And now the wife is free. Candace Bly, you're free now. You don't have to make excuses to stay with the Don and play mommy. Summer Wells is missing, possibly deceased. Your other 3 children are in the state's care. And now you are minus a whole husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, you're free to roam now. I won't doubt that when Donald Wells returns to the mount, there'll be nothing there but cows grazing. Well, I didn't know if he's going to go to jail or not. That's why I didn't speak on it just yet. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx myself. That's why I said I didn't want to speak of, I wanted him to go. I felt like he deserved to go. But I didn't want to say, yes, he's going, because I know this, anything is possible with the judicial system. But perhaps the judge said, we will no longer entertain you. You will no longer be playing hopscotch with us, with the court systems. We will not be getting any more 911 calls from the mount pertaining to you and Candace Bly. See, all of the bullshit is going to stop now. No more YouTube, no more lives, no more making up stories, no more calling people niggas, no more nothing. Nigga that. Who's a nigga now? Can you hear that from Hawkins County Jail? Who's a nigga now? God don't like ugly. He don't like ugly. You see, you could have been out here living with the rest of us cohesively. But you chose, you and Candace, you two are evenly yoked in madness and foolishness. And you didn't want to do right out here. Getting drunk, turned up, neglecting your children, hooking up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, playing around with 15-year-old boys and children, beating up on one another, lying on one another. That's what you liked. And that is your prerogative. But the court said today, for 1 year, it will cease. Thank you for joining me. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Join the panel if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the fall of the Don. Thank you. Indeed. Where is Chris Stapleton when you need him to sing a little song for you about Tennessee whiskey? Because that's what's exactly in this decanter. Queen don't play, honey. It's not working. What do you mean, baby? Let me try it again. Hold on. I don't have any mods in here working. Wait a minute, sweetheart. Thank you all for joining me. This is a vainglorious day in the neighborhood. If you see somebody you like, kiss them, hug them. Amen. Hold on 1 second, sweetie. Let me check something out. Something's not adding up in this thing here. Hold on 1 second, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for telling me. Yes, Johnny Cash. Amen. Hello, Dirty Laundry. How you doing? Hit the link, sweetheart. Please. Any creator that would like to give their opinion, you are welcome to join the live this afternoon to give your opinion pertaining to the fall of the Don. It's a wrap. It's over with. Now, justice for Summer Wells, number 2 on the list. Number 3, suspects. Countdown. It's time. You see, for those of you who believe in God, the scriptures, as an old black folks saying, that God may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Today, what's the time? Put it in your calendar. February 7th. Amen. First caller, Brittany. Hello. Brittany.
Sorry, I was on mute. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
No echo. So craziness. I'm super surprised.
Honey, you should sound more surprised. Honey, you're supposed to be ecstatic. Where is the thrill, honey?
I know. I literally was shaking when I was listening to this earlier. It's crazy. I'm just hoping that we can get some more information. Honestly, I mean, whether he had anything to do with something.
Brittany, you don't have to do anything anymore. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to ponder. The chips are getting ready to stack themselves. Listen to what I'm saying to you. What did I tell you for the past couple months, at least 2 months? That if you separate the two, the truth will come out pertaining to Summer Wells. Just wait.
I agree. I do agree. I just really didn't think it would happen today. I guess we've not had any information all along.
7.5 months of playtime. They've had 7.5 months of playtime. Donna Wells has been spinning this web pertaining to the child and other foolishness. It's a wrap. Now we will wait, because now the fun time is really getting ready to begin. Do you understand?
Yes, in a way, I feel like it has really just begun now. Definitely. And I say pick Candace up tonight and double down and re-question her. And it will be very interesting at any time to be able to access Don sober and question him.
Honey, don't you think they've done that already, sweetheart?
Oh,
y'all keep saying that, but y'all forget they've had ample enough time to talk to Don and Candy. Why do you all don't think they've already talked to them?
I do think they've talked to them.
Yeah, it doesn't take 6 months to interrogate you. It doesn't take 3 months to interrogate you. You only go back and interrogate people if you've gotten something substantial or questionable and you want to run it by the said party. You see, that's what led me to believe that they didn't have anything at the time. You understand what I'm saying? To bring them in. So I'm thinking that whatever they have, hopefully, it is possibly digital.
I agree. I definitely think it's digital for sure.
Yeah.
Which is what's taking a lot of time.
Do you think that somebody will have a party tonight?
I'm so interested to see what will happen on 110 Ben Hill Circle.
Don. Honey, she's getting ready to put a for sale sign up there.
Can she do that? Does anyone know if they're legally married?
Hello, Dozen Focus. Thank you for the super chat. God bless you. Amen. Thank you so kindly. Woo. It's about to be on like Donkey Kong. Did you hear me? That son of a bitch is shaking right now.
I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. I'm almost speechless. I'm impressed.
He is sick in there. Do you hear me? I bet you he cried.
I bet you Candace is sicker.
Cry. That's what I used to do.
Actions have consequences.
Why would she be sick? Honey, you better wake up. Brittany, come on. This is her moment to flee the coop. Fly the coop. You see, sometimes people need incentive. They know it's not working. They know it's not right. Things ain't going in their favor, but they hold on. I know I can speak personally for myself. You hold on, but you know there's nothing there. It might be a twinge or something, but it's not enough. You're thirsty for more. It's over now. You see, because her back is to the wall now. If she doesn't have substantial funds put up, she still got to pay bills, whether the property's paid for. You still got to pay for gas, water, electric. Stay woke. You got to buy food. They have a car note, I thought.
Supposedly,
Gas.
yep.
You got to pay for gas. Gas costs to drive an SUV. Taxes are due this year. Stay woke. See, God had a plan. He said, I don't need nobody. All that foolishness y'all been doing on YouTube, I ain't worried about that. I got this. What did I kept telling y'all? God got it. He been had it. See, it wasn't about YouTube. What about Boy H, Alley, Ben Hill Creek, Ben Hill Community, Beach Creek shenanigans? God had it all along.
Do you think they'll let him out in his 180 days?
I'm not even thinking about them letting him out. I don't claim that. You've been free. Why would I let you out? You've been free.
And it says May.
You could have done everything that I put in the stipulation. You could have done already with your child.
And you know, that's
your children gone. You should have went to counseling, drug rehabilitation, whatever you needed or whatever the state remanded. You had ample enough time to do all that. You chose to do just what you and Candy have been doing, which is be fuck ups. So hell no, do all 1 year. That is that.
and those poor boys. I mean, wherever it is, whoever they're with, the foster parents. I mean, honestly, they probably can't have the news on in their house for as often as Dawn is on the news. And how embarrassing to know that your parents care nothing about you because they don't care. They didn't want them back.
Hello, Broomer. How are you? Welcome, Christina Blevins. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
I am too. God is good. God is good.
Because when I leave out here, when I get done with this live, I'm going to sit somewhere and I'm going to treat myself to a fine dinner.
There you go. You know what's going to happen now, right?
Watch this. This what's getting ready to happen up there. My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. That's what she get ready to do. Candace Bly about to get crunk. BK, where you at? They got your boy. Where you at now? Ah. Now talk shit tonight.
That and something else. The house of cards will fall.
They have fallen.
Yep.
Past tense. One down. One down. I'm not claiming no 60 days, 70 days, none of that. I
hope Don left.
That's why sometimes you don't speak on stuff. You just let it fall where it may. I prayed about it. See, I didn't have to speak on it. I prayed about it. That's why I told AB last night I wasn't going to give any commentary to what I thought would transpire in court today. I wanted to just wait. And it's what I did. I waited.
Right.
I tell anybody, if you never believed in God one day in your life, today you should know He's real.
That's for sure.
If you never believed in God a day in your life and you've been following the Summer Wells case, today is your day to say, I do believe in God. He is real. Amen.
I think when you get caught up in these, this case like this, and we've all been following it so long, we've gotten emotionally involved, you get to that point where you just get like, I don't know. I can't come up with answers. God, you handle it now.
Well, see, but that's the whole point. If you are a believer, you're a Christian, He told you that.
Right.
Put your faith in me. You don't put your faith in man because he will surely disappoint you.
Value every time.
And that's our problem.
That's
We put our
right.
faith in men and women, and they disappoint us. That is the reason why you have 4 children gone. They were disappointed because they put their faith in 2 human beings who were useless.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's not their fault because they didn't ask to come here.
Right. Those children didn't ask to be born.
And I tell everybody that we as adults didn't ask to come here. They chose us. I didn't choose my mother and my father. I didn't choose you. So whatever you subjected me to, that's on you. So
Exactly.
And then
the only thing,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think the only thing we can do as adults, 1, believe in God. 2, surround ourselves with good people that you can trust.
Yeah.
And that's not a lot.
But see, that's the whole point, is that people will disappoint you because they're human. We have expectations of people. Sometimes they may not be realistic, but it's just part of being a human. You trust people. That's just what you do. And they may fall through. They may do right by you. Then they may not. And then you live and you learn. And it's up to you to decide if you want to continue dealing with the people. As I say, I'm a living testament of trusting people who surely disappoint you, and you keep going back in. So what I tell myself is just like I was saying in this situation, I have nobody to blame but myself. If I went back in, then I was a fool. If I knew how you were yesterday, 2 weeks ago, what makes me think you changed? You probably haven't. And usually grown people don't change. Very rarely do adults change.
Exactly. That's true. Can't change a leopard spots, as they say.
Sad.
Is that how it goes?
Very sad. He's so funny. Lord have mercy. The devil's a liar.
But the thing of it is, I can come here and I know you speak the truth because I trust the things you say. And sometimes I just sit back and listen because you bring so much into commentary. And I'm like, I walk away knowing things I didn't. Well, you make me think about things in a little different perspective.
Yeah.
And that's what I can appreciate. Because I think we all get that, one track thinking, and we don't think about other things and different views on things. But yeah, today is a good day. Today is a real good day. Like I said, I didn't know. Last night I was like, well, it's a wild card because you just didn't know what they's going to do.
That's right. That's why I never gave my opinion what I thought would happen today, because with what I had seen from October, the incident with the DUI, I was leery.
Yeah. Then, the more I thought about it, I'm thinking, well, this could go either way. But then I thought about what you said. Well, if they had him in jail, this would be a good thing.
Of course. How could it not be?
I'm like, well, because of the reasons you gave. And I'm thinking, well, crap, I didn't think about it like that. Him freaking out, sitting in jail, wondering what's going on, because your mind starts playing tricks on you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look at it from that view.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, this could go, either way. And I'm like, but it seemed like to me, a little corruption there to a degree. And I'm like, they might let him walk out of there again.
Yes. And I think a lot of people felt like that.
That's how I felt.
When we took the poll yesterday, there were more people in the chat that felt like he would walk.
Yeah. Because of the past, October, when he walked out of there. I think that's where everybody may have come up with those thoughts.
Yes. Exactly.
But I thought, well, justice has got to be served for this baby. Somebody's got to pay. And this is where it's going to start.
Yes, exactly.
So, the answers may come, and I think people may be surprised at the end of who all is actually involved.
Bambi in the chat says this was strategic. Strategic how, Bambi? Hello, Outlaw. Hello, Diane. Nate says Don is going to start spewing stuff like he played in The Exorcist. So funny.
Well, Queen, he's in jail now. They might let him sit there a few days, and kind of wonder. Let him start thinking a little too much. You think they'll go in there and say, well, you help us, we'll help you.
Could be. I didn't think about that. I always just was hoping he'd get there to the jail.
Right.
But
right.
I never thought of that in case they do have something already.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to him. That's a very good point. Hello, Dirty Laundry. Dirty Laundry says he came to court drunk today. Maybe they just had enough. Interesting.
Oh, Lord.
Your life is in the balance, and you have the audacity to go to court inebriated.
That just shows you what kind of person he's like.
So why would now I let you get out earlier than the 1 year?
No, he's staying.
Yeah, I'm not going to offer you no drug rehab because in the end, you could have done that before you even got tangled up in the incident in October. You went to Dr. Phil. You could have, damn well he offered you something if he knew of you having a problem. So you went to Dr. Phil, shucking and jiving around, got a free trip to Los Angeles off somebody else's damn dollar. Then you came back here showing your ass. Then you got a 911 call a few weeks ago. You don't care.
Yeah, he don't care. I mean, if he had any real sincere feelings toward his child, he wouldn't been doing the stupid stuff he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
There was any real love there. I'm thinking, well, anybody else would be going out of their mind. They wouldn't be going on YouTube making a fool of themselves every chance they got. They'd be more focused on finding their child. But I don't know.
Okay. Somebody said that's why they didn't arrest him for the past DV situation because they knew he was going to court for this DUI. They had plans to lock him up. I don't know.
Maybe. I think they got a plan. They're just kind of waiting to put it in motion. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking.
Tracy, I don't think nobody needs to be in Donald's head for him to talk. He's going to talk regardless. Because he likes to talk. So if he decides he wants to turn on Candace, implicate her, or tell what happened, didn't happen, more than likely it's going to be part lies anyway. So it's not going to really matter. But he'll probably give him a little tea because he'll get tired way before the 12th month. Because you have to think about this. You've left this woman before, and there was foolishness that happened allegedly while you were gone. So now you're going to be gone longer than when you went to Utah. So he'll probably fold way before. You understand what I'm saying? Month 6, month 7.
I'm not so sure he didn't want this to be in jail.
I beg your pardon?
I said I'm not so sure he wasn't okay with going to jail.
Well, why would he want to go to jail?
I think that's where he's more comfortable, just from his past. And
he doesn't want to be in jail, Brittany. Come on, Brittany. Now, Brittany, why would he want to be in jail?
I just think that he's used to that, and with everything going on.
But you're leaving. But listen, even if he really didn't give a fuck about his kids, you're leaving your property, your cars, your money, your way of making money. Why would I want to leave that to go sit in jail?
I think they'll end up there either way.
Huh?
I think he'll end up there either way.
Well, see, but that's my point. His actions, yes, got him here. He didn't get here by accident. Nobody just threw him in jail.
Oh,
But
no, definitely
I'm
not.
saying, no matter what his actions are, it doesn't mean he really want to be in jail. Even though he knows what he's doing could get him in jail. But it don't mean I really want to be in jail. He's a cocky person. He probably didn't even think this day would come.
Yeah, he is cocky,
I don't
especially if
think
you showed up drunk. That's blatant disrespect to the court.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful. But as I
No.
said,
Well, he didn't
they
even think he
they
was
disrespect
going to jail.
themselves. But they disrespect themselves. So you think they're going to honor some judge, the bailiff, the sheriff? You don't care about yourself. You didn't care about your kids. So you're going to walk in court and care about a judge? What do you care about a judge? Well, why would he care about a judge?
He doesn't. They don't.
That's why I
never
found it
heard about
funny.
respect.
He wasn't up last night ranting and raving before court. He was getting turned up last night into the wee hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Well,
he
I think
joined
he
on
was
somebody's live
convinced.
last night drunk.
I think he was convinced he wasn't going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've had a lot of free passes lately. I mean, I was
Yep.
convinced that nothing would happen today as well.
Dirty
I'm glad
Laundry
I was
asked, did he
wrong.
drive himself to court? Dirty Laundry, I have no information to how Don got to court, who went to court. I have no information.
There was a lady that was live streaming out front. She
Oh,
said
really?
she saw no vehicles of the Wells there, but I don't know. There was a few people out there. There was a group that was for the Wells, and then there was like 3 other ladies that were standing out there because I was dying to know. So I literally typed in Donald Wells and upload date, so it'll bring the most recent thing up. And there was a lady, Crime Watch, I believe was the name. She only had like 30 subscribers. I think she was a local that was out there live filming. And when Bianca, the news reporter, came out, she went straight up to her and asked what happened. And the lady told her, no, they will not be coming out. He won't be coming out. He's already been taken back.
Yeah, there's already a photo of him already in the queue of a mugshot. Someone has a mugshot up. I don't know if that's an accurate one or not, but
Queen, does his jail time include any kind of rehabilitation program or
yeah,
anything
it's
like
mentioned.
that?
Yeah, it's mentioned.
Okay.
After 180 days, it's suggested.
Well, one thing about it, if he's there, maybe he can get the help he needs.
Christina, you don't really believe that, do you?
Well, I mean, if it's court ordered, he'll have to do it, right?
No, baby, he's in jail.
No, I mean if it's part
No,
of his.
I think it's a suggestion.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
misunderstood. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I think it's a suggestion, depending on probably his behavior or whatever while he's in there.
So since it's a
Frankly, I'm one of the type of people. I don't believe in playing with grown people. I'm not going to suggest anything because
you can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped.
You could have suggested all that when you got drunk. See, that makes no sense. You could have suggested that back in October. But I forgot he didn't go to court yet. So he went to court today. So then that should have been a suggestion in court then. Hey, you either go to rehab or you go to jail.
And remember when he did his little plea for the court last time, he said, oh, what was it? He said, my blood test will tell all, because remember, he didn't let them give him the breathalyzer on site. He made them take him to the hospital. So obviously that blood test told all. You were definitely drunk.
Yeah. Well, you gave a public apology, so you told on yourself.
Right.
Now that's a good question. One of the the individuals on the chat asked, shouldn't Candace be responsible for child support now?
She is responsible. Why do y'all ask that? That's with her kids.
Yes, yep.
It's not a toss up. It's not a he or her, him or her. They're both the parents.
Okay, so since he's incarcerated now,
That is her child, baby. Those are her kids.
Then that falls on her to pay.
It still fell on her as well, whether
Yeah.
she worked or not. It don't matter. She just didn't have a job at the time.
She better find one.
Yeah, she just didn't have a job, but the responsibility was on her regardless. So long as you are the birth mother and you and this man are claiming you want your children back, you both are responsible for the child support.
Yeah, I guess my thought on that was, well, if he's in jail, he's not able to work, so she would have to go to work and pay it.
Well, that's why I said that's the whole point. Is that you're responsible no matter what is going on with you. It don't matter that you're in the jail. It don't matter if you're under the jail, so long as you ain't dead. And he will still owe the state money, even in the jail. He will still be in the rears while incarcerated.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if Candy don't pay, they're still in the rears by the state. It don't matter.
And then she could go to jail for failure to pay. If
they deem that she's not liable to pay, because if someone says she draws a social security check, so I don't know how the state what laws are stipulated with people that draw social security, because some places they can't fine you for state situations if you draw a check. But see, I'm not sure.
She draws a check.
Okay.
So what, Brittany?
Does she draw a check?
That's the rumor, but I don't know. Nobody brings a receipt. It's just all gossip.
There's no reason she can't go to work. She can do all that.
Another thing that nobody thought about, and I can say it now that I've just thought about it, if she did draw a check, she'd be violating policy to work. So if she's going to don work, that means 9 times out of 10, she'd be getting money under the table. This is why I tell you people don't pay attention to stuff.
Okay.
I hope he left him some money before he went to court today.
So you're on camera with him at a work site. So how would that look if you draw Social Security and you didn't claim that you worked?
Oh.
Ting.
That'd be fraud.
What would she be drawing Social Security for?
Many things. Mental disability, all type of things.
Okay.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10, it'd either be physical or mental. Or both. Hey, March. So that's something I think nobody thought about when people kept saying she was going to work with Don, blah, blah, blah. If indeed she does draw a Social Security check, she has to claim any income outside, which we know people don't do that, but you understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They would have proof. You go into the job site, first thing somebody say is, well, they've got you on video. Those people that were on the ground being messy and went to the job, what were you doing there in daylight time with Donna Wells on the job? What are you going to say?
That's a good point.
That never clicked in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I just thought about it just now. Because, I don't listen to all the rumors. Because if you don't bring me a receipt, it goes in one ear and out the other. So sitting here thinking about the disability and you going up, you mentioning about the child support and everything, I thought about it. Oh, yeah, she's been seen at the work site. So if you are drawing Social Security, 9 times out of 10, she's not telling them that she works part-time with her husband. That he's paying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Now I don't know how that the disability thing works, but if you draw, say, disability for one reason or another, are you allowed to work any?
You're allowed to work. Yeah, you're allowed to work.
Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to work in this state. I think 20 hours.
But you would you would have to report that and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it'll have to be verifiable income.
Like a regular job.
Well, whatever it is, it has to be verifiable.
Yeah. See, I didn't know if individuals who got disability was allowed to work.
Yes, in this state, you can work and still keep a Social Security check. Yes.
Okay.
SSI.
Well, maybe she needs to go get her a 20-hour-a-week job then.
First, listen, we first got to verify if she even draws Social Security.
Right. If she does. If she doesn't, either way, she got to get a job.
Either way. You're right. Either way.
Because the bills ain't going to stop.
But imagine $600 car note plus insurance plus gas, and you can't make the first note. You know, the next thing you know, that second month will roll by so fast, you'll be 12 in the hole. Plus your insurance.
Then you got your regular house bills.
Where are you going to get that money? Where are you going to get that money from when you don't work and do a damn thing?
Wow.
So you're going to be showing up begging for donations. So y'all goofy ass folks out there, go ahead and give Candace Bly your money to pay for a car note and gas and booze and whatever else.
I wish I would.
She will be back.
Pay the party.
Listen, she'll be back in Carnival Land.
Exactly.
She'll be an old 39-year-old Carney.
It's just craziness there.
Nathan might kick her off the property. Why would they do that? Why would he have her kicked off the property, Nate?
She's probably not on the property now. As long as the bills are paid, she can probably stay right there.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything yet for him to have somebody. And who's going to come all the way from out of town? He doesn't even get along with those people in Utah from the way it looks. So who's going to come from Utah to tell somebody to get off the property? Just like I told somebody in the chat the other week. Oh, if something goes down with Candy, blah, blah, blah. He wants her off the property. He can have her. You can't. How you going to have somebody removed and you are in jail? You have to first get a card set up to talk to somebody on the phone. You're going to have somebody to go out to the property, to be watching the property, to see who's coming in and out. You didn't even have that going on for your child to go missing. You see where I'm going?
Right. And I don't even think the people in Utah were, I think he was divorced from the people. The mom was divorced from the father and all those people. So she was remarried to another man. So I don't even know if they have anything to do with the property.
Karen said, sign over. Don Wells will never sign his property over to anybody. Stay woke. Come on now. Don would never do that. Only a fool would sign over their property. Once you sign it over, it's over. You think the person's going to sign it back to you? You'd have to sign that in agreement. Oh, when I get out of jail, you'll give it back to me.
Right. Come
on now. That place will be sold by the time he got out.
Unless her mother steps up to help.
I would never agree to that. Sign my property over to somebody because I'm incarcerated. See, the thing about the house, it doesn't even matter if he ever pays the bills. It can sit for a while with no bills being paid. You know, it's just a shack anyway. And the taxes, so long as he's not in the arrears to a serious amount, he can even go without paying his state, the property taxes. They'll come get you, seize your property just from 1 year not paying taxes. It's only a couple of $100 because that house isn't worth anything. So you understand what I'm saying?
Anything, it would be the land.
Yeah, it'd be the land. So long as he doesn't owe in the rears a high amount, that'd be the only way the city would seize the property. He owed a lot already. And then property time comes this spring. He hasn't paid anything. They send notice, no compliance.
Yeah, the property's the only thing worth anything up there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's saying the family of the man Don's mother married is trying to say, well, that's water under the bridge. You've had ample enough time to dispute the property when his mother had it. So that doesn't even that's not gonna mean anything. Yeah.
Do you think she'll leave the property? I wouldn't. I don't think she would.
Well, I'll tell you what is what she's going to do while he's gone.
Oh, I can't wait to see what's next. I honestly can't.
She's going to be beside herself. She's going to need money. She's going to get bored. She's going to get depressed. She's going to have an array of emotions up there by herself. If indeed she's by herself, I'm assuming, the mother is up there to keep her company, but you understand. The mother now, hey, let's talk about that. Grandis, you can come out the camper now.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
all.
but what she's got to remember, she ain't got Dawn to protect her now.
Protect her from what?
Like he did.
Protect her from what?
Well, you know how that always went. He always done all the talking. He'd never let her say nothing. And well, you've seen it too.
Well, but now things have changed.
Exactly. And she's probably sweating pretty hard over that one.
Yeah. Let me tell you what Candace is thinking. I can play, but it's going to cost to play. And where am I going to get the funds to play?
That is true.
Because now, even with the SSI, that's only about $700 a month in the state of Tennessee. You're not even getting started paying bills, eating, car note, car insurance, gas.
Keeping up with your habit.
Exactly. Sheila, please stop. There's nothing that Benny can do for Candace. It's over with. He needs to worry about his own front porch.
It's kind of like game over.
Because if he keeps fucking around, he's going to be right where Donna Wells is.
It's been a pretty interesting day, I can say.
It's a great day. It's a great day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
See, I'd love to be your neighbor, but not their neighbor. I couldn't be your neighbor.
Let me tell you something. When I get off this live, I'm going to crank Mr. Stapleton Tennessee whiskey. I'm going to play it till the shingles fall off.
Oh.
Celebratory.
Some celebration libations.
Oh yes, honey. Queen get ready to treat herself. As soon as I come off this live, I'm getting ready to put on my good shawl, and I'm stepping out for the evening.
Sounds like a plan. I think we all have a lot to celebrate today.
Yes, this is a great day.
Well, Queen, I'm going to go. I just want to pop on, visit with you for a little bit.
Thank you, Miss.
I was like, I gotta go on top of her.
What in the world is somebody talking about selling puppies? Please stop.
Oh, God.
How you gonna tell the puppies they ain't had no shots or nothing? Haven't been vaccinated?
Well, when this is over and you go do your things.
I got some cowboy boots. The Queen don't play.
She gets down with it.
I got an ostrich skin leather cowboy boots.
Oh. But anyway, I'm going to go. Maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I'll put them on and take a picture.
All right. I want to see your boots. I love cowboy boots.
Thank you, Christina. You be careful.
But anyway, you have a good evening. Stay blessed. I love you.
You as well. I love you too. You be careful, okay?
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That's Christina. Brittany, you awfully quiet. What's wrong, baby?
I don't know. I'm kind of speechless today. For one. I'm just waiting to see what happens next.
Look, what's the matter with it?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm happy with it. I really am. But
Baby, you gotta cheer up, baby.
no, I'm definitely happy. It's just
Brittany,
the waiting game has killed me.
Look, Brittany is just a year.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, my husband told me this weekend, if I hear about Summer Wells one more time, do you know how many kids are missing?
Thank you, Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
He cannot
That's
understand.
right. These boots are made for walking. Shut your mouth. Brittany?
I'm just anticipating the next
shenanigans. That's what you're.
Yeah.
Dirty Laundry, hit the link, please. Are you at work? Can you not talk? Hit the link, Dirty Laundry. I want to hear what you have to say. Please, please. It's a great day. I mean, it is literally.
Oh, I completely agree that it is a great day.
It is vanglorious. And the sun is shining here in East Tennessee. Even the Lord said, I'm going to give you sun on Monday.
It's raining and sleeting in North Carolina.
Is it? Baby. It's pretty. It's 50 degrees outside. Shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah. The lady that was live in the courthouse, they had blue skies and everything. Not here.
Yeah. Dirty Laundry, come on up for a second, honey. I want to hear you for a minute. Hey, John, how you doing? Because I really would like to hear from another creator. Look, somebody said, I think I saw Mr. Rogers walk by my window. Priceless. It's priceless. Oh, my goodness. Yes, John, it's a good day in Tennessee. It's a good day. Hello, Crystal. Thank you. This is probably how a lot of people felt in New York when John Gotti went down. Do you understand? Those who got tired, you understand what I'm saying, with the other shenanigans? They were tired. Okay, hello, Jose. Stop it. Now, that's not nice, Myra. Here she is.
Hey, girl.
Okay, hello, darling. How are you?
You did it, girl. You did it, girl. You did it, girl.
It's not even a Super Bowl.
You think he's still happy? You think he's still buzzing?
Who? Hey, he ain't doing nothing but trying to get to that telephone card, trying to get that telephone card set up to call Candace. Who? Turn your background down, Dirty.
Okay, it's off.
Okay. Hey, all Donna Wells is doing is trying to get that card set up to call Candace.
My icon.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
I don't know how to use my icon.
Your what? Your icon?
Yeah, icon instead of a picture.
Oh, you put it on. Do it through your phone. It's easier through the phone. That's how I was able to do it. Because I was trying to do it through this computer. This computer I got is not. It won't even. I can't even do the pictures on the computer because I had somebody check it out the other day because I'm doing it through Chrome and he says I need to do it through Windows. So you can do it through your phone.
I charge my phone before I can come on the phone. You gonna be home later tonight?
No, I may, but what I'm trying to tell you is right now you can put your picture. Just do it through your cell phone for the for your picture icon.
I'm trying now.
Somebody says, "I wonder what he's doing." I guess he had his dinner. That's what he doing.
He just ate a bologna sandwich.
He just had his chow chow.
Okay, I'm on my phone. It says you're entering a broadcast studio.
Mm-hmm.
Stop cam.
I'm gonna make the town red. I sure am. I'm stepping out as soon as I come off this live.
Enter studio. I think I'm on both of them now. I don't
Yeah,
need
I know.
to.
I'm going to add you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna do it on the phone.
Okay, that's fine. Dirty Laundry, everybody, this is Dirty Laundry. Please check out her content. Please tell me, what do you think of the rendering today in court?
I'm tickled to death. I was at work. I was checking the phone all day long. I was so happy.
It's a great day.
There's justice for Summer, little bit at a time, little
Yeah, a
piece
little
at
bit
a
at a
time.
time.
We're chipping it
Exactly.
away.
You perfectly said it. A little bit at a time.
I'll take what I can get.
That's right. That's right. Let me ask you something. What was your opinion before the verdict about him
I
going?
really, really, really thought he should go to jail, but I thought they were going to let him off.
Okay.
And I still think that they would have let him off if he hadn't messed up a couple weeks ago.
Say that again.
I think they wouldn't have let him off if he hadn't messed up a couple of weeks ago when he was messing with Candace, pushing her around. I think that was the last straw. And then him coming in drunk today, that didn't help any either.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what now?
So I think Candace is going to crack. I give her 6 weeks. She's going to crack. Something's going to go wrong.
Wow. Such as what exactly?
I think she's either going to get lonesome and bored and drum up some drama for herself, or she's going to end up in jail all by herself just on some neglect charges, because they still haven't addressed the charges for them letting Summer get out and just walk off like they said she did.
Right. But that's a whole nother situation, because originally you said somebody took your child. So which is it? Because it can't be both. She can't have wandered off and been abducted. So you've got to decide which lie you're going to stick with.
Either way, they were responsible for that door, and that baby walked out that door one way or the other.
Okay. No, baby, you don't get no 10 years for no DUI. You have to kill somebody.
You won't even get 10 years if you kill somebody, because Maddie,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that killed my dad, didn't get a year.
Somebody says she on a drink right now. She ain't waiting. Don's going to sing like a canary. Candace going to be on Girls Gone Wild. Oh, my God.
He going to be on Bubba Goes Wild.
Now, that is not nice. That is not nice.
He's just making new friends. He always said he wanted to live in a gated community.
Well, you know what? I can't right now. Somebody said, wouldn't it be great if she got arrested for non-payment of child support real soon? Well, you're going to have to go about 3 months without paying, because I read content about that the other day. It's going to have to be about 3 months of non-payment. But that's something to talk about too. Don is now gone. He was the breadwinner of this family. So now who's going to pay the child support? Candace, how are you going to pay child support? You don't work anywhere. Is Mr. Tucker going to hire you on full time? Shut up, Queen.
Grandis better be paying some rent for the trailer.
What?
She got to pay rent for the trailer now to be on the property. Plus, they got to sell off some of them cars.
Oh, you are funny.
They're going to be 100 yucky puppies on eBay
let me
before
tell
the
you something.
beginning of
Right
the day.
now, with all the metal up there, she's got some money to pay.
Yeah.
Hello, crime mystery. How are you doing? She's got some money up there on the property.
There's $1,000 worth of junk cars up there.
Do I think she'll sign her rights over? Well, we don't know if she signed them over or not. She and Don. That's one thing we don't know, because see, everything's gossip and rumor. Nothing's been substantiated pertaining to this case. I don't know. So there's a lot of metal up there. She could make some money off that metal. Just let somebody come up there and haul all that metal off.
Clean the place up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, right, yes. If she severed her rights, she and Don, then no, I don't think they would have to pay child support because there's no rights to the children.
I think they have to pay child support while they're in foster care.
Yeah, in foster care. But I'm saying if you sever your rights, your rights, you don't have any, because then you don't have any rights to the children to be paying child support.
Right.
She can sell his work truck. Very interesting.
And
Why
his
are you laughing,
tools.
Bill? Huh?
His tools. Sell all the tools in the shed.
Hell, sell the whole shed. You know how many country folks will be up there, put that on Marketplace? She can put that on Facebook Marketplace. It'd be gone within an hour.
They better all be able to roll downhill. That's how she got to get rid of them. She got to roll them down the hill.
That is money in itself.
They won't crank.
The metal shed, she can sell that. I'm telling you, it would be gone. I'd give her a whole day that somebody would come and haul that shed off. Or how many sheds she has. If they're still standing in good shape, these are country people. They can buy the shed, honey.
Get her done.
Would the church help her out? Possibly.
If she goes.
Sell old drywall. Please stop. Oh, Debbie, be nice. Yard sale this weekend. You guys need to cut it out. Thank you, CR. Who wants old dirty laundry?
I'm already 3 seats in.
I'm dead.
I've been celebrating since 3 o'clock, so don't mind me.
Sammy has a good point. Remember the prank Candace pulled, calling Don's sister, talking about the feds came and took Donnie to jail. She got what was coming to her. Sure. Well, they both did it. They both were complicit to that farce. And you're right. Karma came back home. You got it now. He's in jail. Very valid point. It's a very valid point.
You think he's wearing those little rubber flip-flops?
Of course. Well, yes, honey. He's been in. He's already got his booty checked and all that. Come on now.
Had the lice spray and the pat down.
Oh, had his little balls fondled. Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
Well, I have to make sure you don't have anything tucked up under there. They do that. They tuck up, they check under there. They make you, bend over and spread them.
I think we all need to pitch in and send him a bunch of soap on a rope.
Male. and what is his boyfriend thinking right now? What is his boyfriend thinking right now? I can't believe it. They took my lover. They took my lover to jail. I can't believe it. Oh my God, why are they doing this to you, Don? I got you. I'm going to support you. Don't worry, Candace. Don't need anything. You better worry about your own self.
Candace has competition.
Well, what's funny is the female has a ding dong and the male has a kitty cat.
Ding dong Dell. I can't finish it.
Yeah. BK's got a kitty cat and Candace has a ding dong. Ding dong.
Y'all don't know your nursery rhymes or you'd all be cracking up.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Ding dong Dell. Look it up. I might have a video title right there. Ding dong Dell. And YouTube will kick me off.
Yeah, play nice.
I never finish. I always let the audience use their imagination. See, I don't use any words anymore.
They say everything's big in Texas, so the kitty cat's big in Texas.
Everything's twisted in Tennessee.
Well, look, once again, there is no twisted tea in here. Pure Tennessee whiskey. Is what it is. Honey, I'm feeling good. Do you hear me?
Oh,
Only thing I ain't got tonight is a damn date.
you don't need a date when you're at that level. You just lift right on above it.
Who knew this day would come? I said, God, just separate them. That's all I asked. Just separate them. Just separate them, please. I really have Donald Wells to thank for this Vanglorious Day. Thank you, Donald Wells. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being the arrogant son of a bitch that you are. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all the reindeer games you played on social media, all the lives, all the nasty commentary, speaking before the press. I want to thank you because it is because of you, Donald Wells, that we celebrate today. I want to thank you. And now the reindeer games can surely begin because I know it is only a matter of time that one of you is going to start to spew out what we've been longing for, which is to the truth of where we can find summer. That's what I'm waiting on. So I'll patiently wait. I got what I wanted today, so I can now patiently wait for the rest of the information to come out because I know it's on its way. Because the one thing I've learned about you, you can't hold water. And Candace is codependent on you. And you are going to shake in that Hawkins County jail wondering what the fuck she's doing out here. And you're going to be very weary worrying about Candace Bly. And Candace Bly is going to shake a little bit, wondering how she's going to get by. But she'll make do. Because the one thing she doesn't have is your big mouth around. And your fingers to push her around. And your drunken tirades. She's free to roam. And she's also free to fuck up too. So I thank you. I thank you both. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the fall of the Don. Donald Wells has been remanded to the Hawkins County Jail. Finally. Thank you. John Hunter, play nice. John, you want to hit the link? If you've never commented on this network, feel free. All visitors welcome. Creators are welcome to give their commentary pertaining to the fall of Don. The day has finally come, and we will sit back and lie in the cut and wait for the rest of the shenanigans to unfold because it is surely on its way. Oh, the queue will be filled with videos now. Candace Bly, what are you going to do now without your hubby? Are you going to fly the coop, go freely into the world and do your own thing? You don't got a man, you don't got no kids, you ain't got no money. What you going to do? You and Grandad's going to go up to Wisconsin, New York, Idaho, new campground. What you going to do? You going to forfeit his shit, sell all his shit? What you going to do? You're going to be a dirty bird, get rid of all of Don's things, clear off the land piece by piece. Get your money, stack your chips. Yeah, I'm going to get a little street now. Stack your chips, Candace. Get your money, girl. Get all the money that's due to you. Because your time is winding down, too. Play nice. Yes, repoed, all that. She'll be riding around in that same truck that didn't have no proper registration. Ting! Ah, no forwarding address. Crime mystery. Now. Hello.
Hello, Miss Queen. Honored to be here today with you. It is a happy day up here as well. Woohoo!
So let me ask you this before we get started. Hello, Mr. Hunter. Myra, how did you feel before the verdict came?
I did not think he'd go to jail. I thought they let him skate. He'd be, back home.
Okay.
What verdict was read? What verdict? Who had a trial?
Ryder Wells in jail, baby. Where you been?
He got it. Oh, they locked him up.
Drinks on me.
Ooh, wee, what you sipping?
Whiskey, Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, number
No.
7.
I think it might be Kentucky whiskey. Shut your mouth.
Oh, number 7. Oh, number 7.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, number 7.
I don't think it's no old number. John,
Jack.
cut it out.
Uncle Jack.
No, it's not Uncle Jack. But he has been remanded to the Hawkins County Jail. Yes, sir.
Oh, they got this bum.
It's over now. It's over. It's over.
Woo! As Luther said, it's over now.
What exactly is this charge?
He violated with the DUI charge, sweetheart. You remember he was drinking back in October? No registration, driving on the other side of the road. He didn't have a valid tag. Didn't have insurance.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
And got pulled over again under the same shit.
Well, he got pulled over back in October, and this is the day he had to go to court.
He got remanded in court
today. Finally, yeah, he was able to bond out. Remember then, because he was already on probation from the incident in 2020 for the domestic dispute with his wife.
Yeah,
2020. So he violated, but they still let him bond out.
Hey, that girl, she gonna sing like a bird. She gonna spill all the beans. They gonna find out where their baby is now.
I agree. Somebody's gonna spill.
Oh yes, somebody said open container. It was a few little charges on there, from my understanding.
They gonna find out where their baby is now.
Soul survivor, be nice.
Cause she ain't gonna. Hey, how she gonna pay for wherever she living? Don't they live in a trailer or something?
It's a shack on 11 acres.
They still got to pay for it. How she gonna pay for it? She ain't got no.
We know gas, car insurance. The car note is $600 from what he said. I don't know if that's the truth or not. You gotta eat. You gotta buy your vapes, your smoke, your twisted tea, your liquor, your meth, your heroin, your H.
Yeah, she gotta get her medicine. Yeah,
crack cocaine, your powder, bye Felicia.
Oh yeah, she gonna really be slanging ass like dope.
Ooh.
That went in my eyeball. Boy, you raw.
She get ready to be slanging ass like dope.
Please cut it out. Now look, we got some good Christian folks in the chat. Play nice.
I can dig it. I'm a Christian. I love the Lord, but the truth is the truth. She get ready to be.
Don't make Queen get crunk. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. He heard me, didn't he?
So
black Christians.
He getting ready to be stressed out, wondering what the hell she doing.
There's a leak in this old building.
He getting ready to be stressed out. I mean, he ain't gonna be able to function, wondering what she doing.
Gypsy, y'all cut it out to my cornbread sale on Ben Hill Road. I'm dead. y'all see.
That's for real. He gonna lose his mind, wondering what she doing.
Oh, he got to get the card set up for his commissary, a phone. It's a wrap. Candy got to have money for all that. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah,
that's what he gonna do the first time he can't reach her. He gonna lose his mind.
Yeah. She got to come put some money on his books if he didn't have nothing in his pocket. And she got to be able to get in order to put the money on his books. So she got to be legal. She can't have no warrant.
Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money at?
The queen is feeling it tonight, y'all.
Baby, this for summer, baby. Hey, let me tell you, God is good.
Yeah.
He said, Y'all been doing all that on YouTube for nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all been acting a fool for nothing. I got this.
Oh man, I tell you, God got something for their ass. He got something for them.
Make it rain, Candace.
He got something for them. He got something for them.
Look, Candace better make it rain.
Oh,
Man.
What you got to say, Myra?
And they
that's
haven't
it. I just think it's the end of times. It's about to crack. Somebody's going to start talking. They've got something that we don't know, and this is it. It's going to start falling.
It was almost 8 months now, right?
Yeah. June 15th was the day. Yep.
Man.
Anyway, have a drink for me, Miss Queen. Good talking to you guys.
Thank you, Myra.
I might have one tonight too, as soon as I get out of here.
Yeah, I'm treating myself out to eat. I'm going out to eat.
Oh, that's right. Where you going? To a Mexican joint?
I don't know where I'm going. Wherever I'm going, it's going to be a margarita on the table.
Right.
You're right. I might go up the street to this real nice Mexican restaurant, have me a taco salad with me a margarita.
Get an enchilada plate. Plate.
Oh, I might do this. I might just eat the chips and salsa. Just make sure the margarita stay full. We ain't gotta have no dinner.
Yeah, because we got a few Mexican joints that we just eat on the chips and the salsa, and they keep refilling my wife's margarita.
Yeah.
And when she walk out of there, I'll be damn near having to carry that one.
But I never thought. I didn't know what to think about today. I did not know if they were going to render the right verdict today in court, judge. I just didn't have any idea.
Was it in the missus today? Oh, I got it last week. No, it's not. You didn't get it once a day.
I don't know, Prime. I don't know. I don't have any details of who went to court with whom or anything. I don't have any idea. Well, Jennifer eating Longhorn Steakhouse. Oh, I'm mad. Go ahead, girl. That sounds good. That sounds really good. And I'll be having on live just an hour. Seems like I've been on here longer than an hour.
Polo Sport or it's Polo Sport or it's not black. Because Polo Black is the best one. That's Polo Sport.
Well, who's going to travel all the way to Tennessee to go with somebody to go to court? I mean, that's a long way to come. See if somebody go to court. Yes, this is a great day. Matter of fact, this is a belated birthday present to the Queen. My birthday was the 29th. Thank you. Hold on a minute. Turn the camera off for just a second.
You probably have some Wednesday.
Oh.
Probably have fresh load of everything Wednesday.
Hello, Kristen. How are you?
Well, I know he in there stressed out. Ain't no telling.
Oh, yeah, he's stressed out. He toe up.
He losing his mind. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl, y'all? Look, see, that's the type of weather I'm used to. That's where I come from. You see that weather down there? Man.
Well,
that's the kind of weather I come from. Huh? You been working?
Yeah, he's toe up.
After the snow, I mean, everybody been busy since the snow. But they still cleaning all this shit up.
I did hear that he was inebriated when he went to court. No, I don't have any verification to prove if it's true or not, but that is what I heard.
Oh, he was juiced up, no doubt.
Yeah, that's what was said. Somebody said he was drunk. I'm not sure if it's true or not, because you can't really tell. Thank you, Dolly Bear, for the donation. Thank you all. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Miss Whaley. Thank you all. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm 1 hour and 20 minutes in. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'll probably go live a little bit later because I want to get out this evening while it's still early. But I'll go probably a couple more minutes for anybody that wants to hit the link because it's 6:04 Eastern Standard Time now.
You going live later on?
I might. They said that he's in juvenile boy age. Well, I'm a positive person, so I believe that him going to jail will be the start of something new, and I believe something will be said and something will probably leak out because everyone is dependent on the other. He's dependent on her, she's dependent on him. And I've always said if you separate the two, you will get to the truth of what happened to Summer Wells, and that's my opinion.
How much time is he looking at for the DUIs?
Just a year, honey, just a year.
Oh, that ain't nothing. He could do that standing on his head.
Yeah, but the point is, these two are codependent, and they right now got a missing child and a murder mystery, perhaps. Yeah. So that is a big deal when you can't get to this person and run and orchestrate everything.
Yeah, for real.
You know, a lot can happen in 1 year.
He can't tell her what to say, who to speak to, or nothing.
More. Yeah, he can't run nothing now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to drive him crazy. He might try to spin it and point the fingers at her.
Well, I think, he'll probably get tired in there because the first time he tries to call her, he doesn't get an answer. He's going to get beside himself and his mind's going to start to wander. That's what happens with many people when they go to jail. What is the girlfriend doing?
He's going to start trying to get in touch. He's going to start trying to get in touch with other people and have them
exactly.
Have them go hunt her down.
Right. I was looking for my paper. I can't find my paper. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, dude, he's predictable. He's predictable. Drug addict and a drunk. Oh, yeah. And he growing restless as the minutes pass.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to orchestrate anything. See, he has no control now. So, he's a narcissist. So he can't control anything. He's not going to be in good shape. That's just the point of the story.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have no control over anything. He ain't gonna have no control over nothing.
Right.
And be completely left in the dark about everything.
In the dark. That's right. So whatever's going on right now up at 110 Ben Hill, he is never going to know anything about nothing going on up there. Not now, not never.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I bet he already talked to someone to keep an eye on Candace.
Hold on, he better hope and pray his hands is clean, because if they not, he's done.
Say that again.
He better hope and pray his hands is clean, because if they not, he's done.
Oh, as far as whatever happened to the child?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, I think that he knows what happened, whether he came in at the end, and I think if he gets nervous enough, he will tell it.
I don't give a damn about him or his woman. All I want to know is, where is this baby, man? Where is this baby? There's too many kids coming up missing, and two, it's so frequently and so common. It's like, what I'm saying, it's the thing to do. I turn the news on, and every day it's a different kid missing.
Right.
Like, man.
Sorry.
And I saw earlier when you was on there with the live about, did that lady deserve to go to prison years ago for hitting her husband with the car?
Yeah.
I don't think she deserved to go to jail because of the way, because of the, the length of time, over the years, over 30 years, dude was cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? And that one particular woman, she kept taunting her and riding her and, following her, sending her pictures and all this and that or whatever. She drove that lady to the accident. It was an accident. She didn't mean for it to happen. But if it had been that chick, if it had been the girlfriend standing out there, it would have been her that she hit, and her girl wouldn't have felt nothing about it. She'd have been cool with that because she didn't try to hit her husband. She loved her husband.
You know, well, wait. She said she hit a bump.
She said
she hit a bump. She said she hit a bump. There's no way she couldn't have known she hit her husband. Come on now. That lady, exactly. The girlfriend said he flipped up off the bicycle and hit the windshield. So it's like, there's no way you could not know when you got a cracked windshield and you're still riding down the highway chasing the mistress.
Man, was her windshield cracked?
That's what the mistress said, that he flipped up. When she hit him, she said he went airborne.
Yeah.
So it's not that she just ran over something and don't remember what it was.
Yeah, she said she felt the bump and she didn't know what it was.
Yeah, well, the mistress said she had to have known because he hit the windshield. She said she saw it. She said he went off the bicycle, airborne, hit the windshield, and then to the ground.
Oh, dang. Ooh-wee. She's smacking.
Yeah. I kind of believe she didn't know she hit her husband. I think she did. Because how could you not know? You're chasing them both down the highway.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining me. Hit the link. 1 hour and 26 minutes in. I'm not going to stay on much longer, but for those coming into the chat, the Don has fallen. Donald Wells has been remanded to the Hawkins County Jail on the said DUI charges and other said charges. He may be able to get out after 180 days of complying with a drug treatment program. If I just say, he
ain't gonna last 7 days. That fool gonna sing like a canary.
Like I said, he needs to do all 1129. That's my public opinion. Thank you, Gypsy. Candace, sorry, Don, my phone does not get service to 911 of the jail. Crime monsters, exactly. You think she's going to be answering a phone from him? Because she has to be the one to go set up everything, the phone situation, the commissary, all of that while he's in there.
Yeah, she has to do it all.
Exactly. Unless he has some kind friends that want to put money on the books and get his phone card situation started. Maybe his boyfriend can do that for him.
He got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's a YouTuber.
So he go both ways and he getting ready to have fun in jail.
I just hope there's some black woman in there that knows how to make cornbread. Since he says black women out west know how to make the best cornbread when he's in prison.
Black women out west know how to make the best cornbread.
When he was out west a long time ago, he said they made the best cornbread.
I mean, I give to them. They do. Y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, with being in prison or nothing of that. That's just, you know what I'm saying, from being black. And the truth is the truth. My people cook way better than a whole bunch of folks. Oh, man, this is going to be good because they getting ready to get real restless and a whole bunch of stuff is going to start coming up missing. Pay attention now. All of his tools and everything that he got.
We already said it. We already said it. It's ready to unload that property, baby.
Yeah.
Candace getting ready to have everything up off of that fly to the chop shop, to the scrap yard. Shit that should have been going on anyway.
Man. And all that metal, that's a cool little piece of change.
Well, that's what they shouldn't acquire. I don't know why you put all that stuff on the property anyway, and then let it sit there and to collect dust and let vermin and animals.
They hoarders. From what I understand, they hoarders.
Yeah, they hoarders.
So,
Run out of town. Why you got to run out of town? She hasn't been arrested for anything. She's going to walk the same way she walked that child out to wherever she walked Summer Wells. That's the same way she's going to do when she leave the property. Yeah, run anywhere. As I said, Candace can come out. The mother can come out the camper now. She can go live in the main house.
She can come out the trailer.
Mm-hmm. And go stay in the big house with her daughter now since daddy gone.
Yeah.
Grandma, you can come out to play now.
You be tickling the shit out of me, Queen. I swear you do. You can't hear me half the time because I
call a spade a spade.
You be having me dying.
Grandis doesn't have to stay in the camper anymore. She can come out to play now.
Huh. Oh man.
Well, wherever she sleep, they can put her cot on the floor or get her a new mattress.
Ain't that much space.
They got enough bedrooms in there. They got 4 bunk beds in the main room on the top floor. A mattress they had down the stairs that the child was sleeping on, but it's probably, I don't know what they got going on there. Trust me, there's somewhere for Grandis to sleep in the house. Come on now. Do I think the locals might be watching the house? For what? Yeah, who do y'all think Don is? Y'all confusing me. Who do you think Donna Wells is for somebody to be watching his house? You didn't watch the house before the child went missing. You ain't been watching the house since all this other shit been going on with the messy boots. So why is somebody gonna be watching the house now?
Did this dude have a job? Did he have a 9 to 5?
Yeah, he worked for a company. Yeah. Thank you, Vanna. Yeah, I mean, who is Donna Wells? He's nobody. Watch his house. Watch his house for what?
Yeah, why would somebody be watching his house?
Yeah, to see what? To see what his wife is doing? That's a personal problem. That's between him and his wife.
He already know what she getting ready to be doing.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, player.
He already know.
Yeah, it's on. Look, as we say in the streets, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and it ain't no secret.
Ting.
And it ain't no secret.
That's how he caught the charge in 2020. They all looked at tussling. A stash house. Leah, what are you talking about? Well, if they got a stash house, he should have been paying his tag for his car and insurance and registration if he got stash.
But you know, folks don't think that far ahead.
Yeah. Well, y'all believe whatever y'all want about surveillance and this and that. In the end, it's a wrap. Ben Hill Circle is done.
Let's get you up first line.
Thank you all so much for the kind donations. God bless all of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sean. Well, I don't really care who interviews Don from jail. That's your personal business. You want to get some ratings for your channel, talking to an inmate, knock yourself out. I ain't getting ready to go put no damn money on nobody's books to talk to him for a YouTube channel to get no damn ratings.
That's that. That shit's fire. For $6. That's for me. Yeah, that's a fire.
God had a hand in this. Amen. Thank you, Rags. Thank you all for joining me. Those coming in new to the stream, Donald Wells is now incarcerated, facing 1129 in jail. Possibly after 6 months or so, if he complies with doing a drug treatment, he can be released to probation. But I'm praying that he does all 1129 because I feel like he has had ample enough time to be in a drug treatment program after his child went missing. He went to the Dr. Phil show. He could have gotten help there, but he did not. He and his wife. So keep it moving. Do a year in jail. Pray to God you come out a better man. Redeem yourself. All the Bible scripture reading, toting, put it to use now. Change your life. And that goes to Candace too. She needs to grow up. They both need to grow up. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the donation, honey. Thank you for the super chat. Amen. Thank you all. Thank you.
Today's Monday.
Oh, Crime's up here. I didn't see her. Hi, Crime. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
How are you?
Doing all right. You know, today was really happy news.
Yeah.
Really happy news.
I think. Go ahead. Yeah, let me mute John because he's got background going. Hold on. Go ahead, baby.
I believe that now that Dawn is not there to harass her and keep her from saying it, she's going to have a lot of time to think. A lot of time, and be alone. And her, I give her 2 months. I really pray that she will break now, that she has nobody to keep her from talking, to keep her from saying the wrong things. I mean, she's been really quiet. Well, there's nobody to keep her quiet now.
Yes. So what do you think when you say break?
I think she's just, I think she's going to make a mistake. I think she's going to make a mistake and say something that's going to lead us to the answer of what happened to Summer. At least I pray that, you know, I prayed that Dawn would go to jail today. I think we all did.
Okay.
I thought, you know, I guess I thought he's going to walk again, just like he has in the past. So it was a big surprise to me that he did go to jail today.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us were surprised. That's why I never gave a comment last night when AB was on, because I said, you know what, I'm not going to say anything because I know the judicial system. It can be very wishy-washy.
And that's exactly what should have happened to him. He was driving under the influence. He could have killed somebody. He could have killed somebody's child. Exactly. You know, he needed to go to jail. And now he can sit there and think about what she's doing while he's not there.
You know, and I've said that so many times. I've told everybody that will be the breaking point for both. If one of them is behind the bars.
I've been hoping that they would be separated from day one.
Yes.
Because he's going to sit there now wondering what she's doing, what she's saying, who she's with, who she's talking to, and she's going to be sitting there wondering who he's talking to, what he's telling. Is he going to throw her under the bus? Because I think
holding the secret to June 15th. So sure.
I do think Dawn knows. I think Dawn knows as well as Candace knows what happened to that little girl.
So let me ask you something. Who is the bigger, the main culprit, or is it both?
Candace and Grandis.
Really?
They were the ones last seen with Summer. They have to be the biggest culprits.
Okay.
Dawn is after the fact. Whatever.
So what is this? So what are you saying now? Accident, and then what? Or not? Or deliberate? They covered it up deliberately. They did something to the child deliberately. What?
I'm beginning to lean toward they sold her.
And you don't think Don had anything to do with the selling of the child?
No, I'm not saying he didn't have anything to do with it. I think he was after the fact. I think that Candace and Grandis came up with the whole idea of selling her.
Even though Don has done this before he ever met Candace.
Yeah, Don did try to sell his kids for drugs. But Don was working. He didn't need money for drugs. What Don needed...
Baby, you always need money for drugs. Come on now.
You know.
When you are an addict, there's not enough money floating around.
Money in the world.
But you're thinking like a person who doesn't get high, sweetheart.
Well, I can't help it. I don't get high.
Yeah. See, he has the history. He has the history to try to sell a child. If we'd believe the commentary that was told months ago. So he would be the one personally to sell the child as a traffic, into human trafficking, a sadist. And then Candace has been reported to not care for a girl child. She's hanging with teenagers, vaping, this and that. The boys alleging that she missed her children. So her motive would be just to knock the child off. So each of them really would have a motive to get rid of Summer Wells.
I don't think Candace cared for that child at all. And Don would have a motive to get rid of her, because if he was doing things to her, they couldn't let that be found out.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's not some John Rich special, is it?
No, this is just some old little bourbon and lemonade.
Tennessee whiskey.
So you're giving her 2 months and she's going to crack.
I think I'm praying that she cracks, okay? But I think now that she's alone, she don't have nobody to tell her what to do. Dawn has
of course.
Dawn has kept her quiet. That's why she's not been out saying anything. That's why
he knew she wasn't somebody he wanted to be talking anyway, because let's just say they're both complicit. He knows she's not somebody that he wants to spin the web of the 15th. That's why I always thought he was involved. Because why are you speaking on something that you were not privy to on that day?
He controlled her. He's been controlling her. And now he's not
Thank
around.
you, Brittany. Well, we're going to see how that works.
If they didn't sell her, then some accident happened. I don't know why they would cover it up. I don't, unless they were both, they were wasted that day under the influence.
But we know they play mind games. That's something we've seen.
It's crazy, the games they play. That's why nobody can figure out.
This is why they're complicit, because that incident with Mary is prime example of two deceivers. So what you have to tell yourself, if you will do this,
you'll do anything.
Exactly.
Yes. And I think they are capable of doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're both criminals. They both have records. They've lost all their children that they've ever had. I don't think it matters to them that their kids are gone in the least. As a matter of fact, I think they did say recently that they get along a lot better since the kids are gone.
Wow, really? Now that's sick. Well, who would say that? How would somebody know they're getting along better?
Dawn said it on a call-in to share. Well, I don't want to mention, but to a YouTuber.
Okay.
He said, we're getting along a lot better without the children. Can you believe that?
Well, you know what? They probably had so many irons in the fire with their relationship in general, with their children, finances, drugs, legal woes. You really don't know what was going on behind closed doors with these two. So it's just them two to look at each other, bicker with one another, and you don't have to feed anybody, worry about anybody eating, needing clothes, needing a bath, needing this. You're talking about 4 burdens lifted. Come on, let's keep it real. There's supposed to be joys, but in the end, everybody knows that sometimes having children can be a burden depending on your circumstances and your mindset.
Well, he won't have to worry about putting them all in the shower together anymore, will he?
Putting them where?
Well, he took a shower with all of them. I mean, I have him recorded saying that, him and the 3 boys and Summer all got in the shower together, which is disgusting.
That was to save water. Y'all didn't put that together?
Save water, right. Save water.
I'm just saying.
Water comes out of the hills for free up there. I lived up there. There's water.
Yeah, but we don't know that they have a well.
They ain't got sense is what they ain't got. Mm-hmm. None of them. I think she'll.
Okay,
she's going to come out. She's going to have to. She's got nobody to talk to now. Dawn's gone.
Oh, she'll find somebody to talk to. That's why she was boohooing about some woman that told on her. Somebody named Jenna, whoever that is.
Told on her. Some
mess a couple months ago where she was crying that some woman went back and repeated her conversation. And Dawn was telling her to forgive her and all that. So what I thought was funny is, how is it in this instance you can tell her to forgive this person who betrayed her, but you can get on people's panels calling people niggers? Where's the same forgiveness and calling random women niggers?
Oh God. Dawn knows better.
As I said,
much about the Bible as I know about.
Who's the nigger now? And what I find funny, could you be from a church upholding this type of behavior, you could not get support from me from any church.
Well, that's okay.
And you
because
wouldn't get support from me if I wasn't a Christian. I wouldn't support him.
everybody up there in the jail is going to know everything he said, and I don't think he's going to have.
And I hope it ain't no niggers in there either.
Don, you in trouble now.
You think people don't watch YouTube in jail? They talk,
yeah.
they do all type of salacious things. They're connected to the outside world because it's the outside world that talks to the people in the jail. The bailiffs talk, the sheriff talk. They've already told people that there's a possibility your ass was coming in there. So anything you ever done or said as far as essay, talking bad about people, calling people racial slurs, they know all that now.
They were probably praying that he'd come in there just like we were. Come on,
Donella.
Come home, Don. We ready. Yep.
Donella.
Well, he's, a lot of people are going to go downhill now. They can't put him up on their panels and have all that talking to do. They're going to have to find, maybe they'll put Candace up there now and she'll start blabbing. I mean, before he quieted her down, she loved the spotlight too. That's why she was on TikTok.
And now his boyfriend is really going to be the go-between.
Mm-hmm.
He's really going to be on YouTube crying and moaning.
I don't trust that, man.
Best thing I can say is that one needs to go get him a belt. They sell them at Walmart.
Well, he's going to have to go up there and comfort her.
I doubt it. You didn't go to court.
That's his job as the friend.
You got to have money to fly back and forth from one place to the other. It costs to fly.
Well, he drives there all the time.
Well, flying, driving, still the same. Why would you spend hundreds of dollars on gas when you could get a cheap ticket?
You know what I think about him?
Please.
I think that he is in it to find out. And I have thought this for a long time. And like I said, I may be wrong, but I think he has buddied up to them to find out where she's at so he can collect the reward money. Now, that's a terrible thing to say, maybe, but that's exactly he is that type of person.
Interesting.
He has a criminal record a mile long. And think about it. I mean,
oh my God, please stop, y'all.
But I can't see the chat. Wait, hit comment.
Gypsy, excuse me. The clown car never left.
My gypsy.
The clown car turned into a Winnebago/747. It is now a full-blown space shuttle. Ting! Beam me up, Scotty.
Well, I just don't understand.
Wonder if they have a gun. Gypsy, please. What is the point of these? Y'all saying too much now. Come on.
Who cares if they have a gun? I guess I think he will sometimes, but it would be the perfect time to go up there, tie Candace up, get some information out of her. She don't have no protector now. She better be careful.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Candy's going to get the wrong party friends up there. That's what's going to happen.
Well, that's be a good thing. Let her go ahead. She can invite all her friends back. Well, I mean, for somebody that says they like to be alone, she sure invites enough people into that house.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a lot of little strangers up there with their little backpacks. She going to help the homeless population up in the Tri-Cities area.
Well, she's free now.
We have a lot of homeless people in Knoxville, Candace. If you want some people to come camp up there, anybody watching YouTube from Knoxville, Tennessee, the homeless, there's some free land you can lay upon on 110 Ben Knox Landing Way. A lot of land. Just take your little backpack and your luggage and go up there.
Well, she can become friends with Allie again now.
I was just getting ready to say, you know, your minds think alike. That is spooky. I was just sitting here thinking that.
I have that every time.
No, you get ready to tell me, Crime, why you said that. Because that's crazy. I was just sitting here thinking that, but I didn't say it.
Well, Candace never wanted not to be friends with Allie. I mean, all along, she she, in her interviews and everything, she always said, I can't understand what happened between us. It don't make no sense, and she had regret that Allie and her weren't friends anymore.
Well, let's go
So
here. Let's go
now,
here, Prime. Let's really open Pandora's box. Thank you, Freedom. Everybody's turning on one another in this vicious circle. We now have this bullshit coming from another channel about Allie lying to someone about seeing Summer in the car. Leslie's also allegedly a liar from what the same person is saying about the children lying on the ground in the hot summer heat to dry, whatever the hell that shit's supposed to be. Everybody looks like they're going to need a friend right now. What if the two hook back up? Because now Allie doesn't have a friend in Leslie, allegedly. Now we have a neighbor jumping out of a clown car testifying that she's a liar. So Allie doesn't have loyalty, nor does Candace.
they are two of a kind. Birds of a feather flock together. I really believe. I think they'll get back together. I'm gonna lay money on. I bet you $1.
It is known that strife, mayhem, foolishness brings us back to the ones we fell out with.
And Dawn's not there,
Exactly.
so she don't have to worry about. I mean, that's when she got gone from there.
It won't be a Jose this time. It'll be a Juan.
And Allie don't have, her son is gone. Candace's children are gone. They have a lot in common now.
Mm-hmm. I think they had something in common. That's why they were friends in the first place. They had something in common in the first place. They had to have something in common.
Yeah,
sometimes you can be opposites and hang with people that's a little different than you. But I do believe these two had something in common. That's why they flocked together in the first place.
Yeah, they were both the same, cut from the same cloth.
Exactly. And that is also a reason why people who are alike fall out. You gravitated toward each other because you were similar, but it's the same thing that brings you together, busts you up. Everybody knows that with marriages and relationships. That what I liked about you in the beginning is the same thing that'll make me not like you in the end.
People fall out, people get back together. I expect them to get back together. I would bet within a few weeks, if not sooner, those two will contact each other. Next thing you know, Allie and her be running around together. She's got to have somebody to run around with.
Well, not actually running around. Stop that crap.
What?
Allie won't be running anywhere.
Stop it.
Rolling, but not running.
No, running is the car. He's so crazy.
Candace can pull her in a radio flyer. Stop, Queen.
Run out to the car.
I love that radio flyer. Did you ever have one when as a child?
No.
A red wagon. A red wagon. I had one. I was a very privileged child growing up in the city, and I didn't ever hurt for anything. And I lived in the inner city. I was very fortunate. I had every toy, doll you could think of. And I remember us having a radio flyer wagon, and we ended up tying it to a big wheel.
Oh, Lord. I grew up poor as dirt. We didn't have wagons or sleds. We used to tear
I was fortunate.
The old vinyl bottoms off of chairs and take them up on the hills when it snowed and turn them upside down. They would fly like crazy, but you had no control whatsoever.
I can say that about my mother. Although I grew up in the inner city in Chicago, I did not hurt for anything. I was a very fortunate kid. I really didn't struggle until I moved to Tennessee because my grandmother was very frugal. That's the appropriate words for cheap.
I didn't know I was poor. I didn't know.
I think I would consider myself poor. I would consider myself poor in Chicago, but my mother just made a way because I did have a father too, who brought gifts, things like that. But
the kids in school told me I was poor. I didn't know I was poor.
That's the thing you don't know until somebody says that. That's true.
My mother took care of 5 of us on her own after she left my alcoholic father, and she did very well by us. We were never hungry. It didn't matter if we ate pinto beans and cornbread for a week. We still were not hungry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
well, you and many people have that same story. I don't think there's anybody that does not not have that story.
Appalachian Mountains, everybody up there has that story.
Yes, exactly.
That's the way they grew up.
And sadly, people still living certain ways, which I think is baffling because when I hear these stories of Appalachia, people not getting medical care, they don't have running water, plumbing. First thing I'm saying is, why don't they come down the mountain? This is modern day. There's no reason to be living up on the mountain without running water and plumbing.
Generations.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. That's why most of the kids like us.
Hey, Anna, Oak Park. Yes, I know about Oak Park.
We moved away. I know an Oak Park in Alabama.
Okay, there's an Oak Park in right next door to Chicago's on the west side of Chicago.
Right.
My parents used to live. My father and his wife used to live like right around the corner from Oak Park, the border, right where it starts the borderline. One side of the street, Chicago, off of Austin Boulevard. The other side of the street, Oak Park, Illinois.
That's kind of like Bristol. You got Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol,
Virginia. Yes.
Yeah.
I know about all them little parts up through there. Yeah. See, I can't tell all my business because they be.
No, don't be telling all your business.
No, I can't tell all my business because these some doctors out here. But trust me, Queen knows about all up through Johnson City, Greenville, Kingsport.
Johnson City.
Mm-hmm.
Been there many times. I've been all over that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I believe that Allie and Candace are going to get back together. Like I said,
interesting you said that, though. And how can it be, though, after all the things that's been said, the things that Allie has said about her, how could they ever get back?
People do it every day.
It's true, but I'm
fall out with somebody, you talk about them like a dog, and then you turn, and then you have your friends that, they're against them, and then you get back together, and suddenly your friends are the ones you're against. And, oh, no, she's my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time. People fall out, and they fall back. Just like these YouTubers that fall out one minute, and the next thing, they're best friends again.
So imagine they get back together and Don finds out.
Oh, they don't go to do him no good. He's got to be in there at least 6 months.
Oh, I know that. Thank you, Vanna. But you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he's going to hear a lot of he said and she said. And so Don will finally feel like how we have felt for 7.5.
That's right. He's sitting there and he can't do nothing. He don't know nothing. He can't do nothing.
Because let me tell you something. Jailhouse talk and gossip is just what it is.
Oh, they'll make up stuff just to make him crazy.
Exactly.
And that's a good thing.
It's like somebody said in the chat. Imagine he's calling, can't get through the line to Candace Bly.
Well, her phone don't call out, She can't get 911. Let me ask you, this is something I thought.
Imagine that.
I have thought about this.
Donald Wells is calling from Hawkins County Jail, and he can't get through the line.
That's right. But look, this is what I've thought about many times. Answer me this. The mother was not there all the time. She would spend months in Tennessee, and then she would go back to Wisconsin.
Yes.
Well, if something happened to one of the kids or something, how the hell was Candace, who says she can't call 911, how would she get help for the children when her mother wasn't there?
That's
that makes no sense. It's a stupid.
That's the question I was posing last night in the past couple of weeks with AB and different people. Make me understand why 3 incidents are surrounding her calling 911 and she's using Grandis's phone. You've got to say there's something odd and peculiar about that because you're talking about 2020, 21, 22. Why are there other people's phones she's using? And why don't you have a phone that you can dial out knowing the carriers? You know that Grandis has a carrier, a burner phone through Straight Talk, which pings off the towers back there and works. So why are you not also having the same type of phone? See, Candace is up to something. She's been up to something for years with this phone, and I'm trying to put it together in my mind. What is it about the cell phone that she doesn't want anyone knowing the number she's calling from to 911? I
thought about that too. She has got to have a phone and still have a phone that nobody knows about, and that she, for whatever she's doing with it, she does not.
That's the one she gave TBI, I bet.
She doesn't want that number out there.
Hey,
she doesn't want.
That's the one she gave TBI. Remember, Abe said she had a phone on her when she came back to the house.
Right.
That's the regular phone she talks on. The burner phone is the one she gave TBI, I think. She gave them a phone that doesn't have much on it. She didn't get a phone that she's doing all the texting and stuff.
She's got that phone hidden away. She wants nobody to have the number. I'd be surprised if Dawn even has the number to that phone. I think that's how she contacts her dealers and whoever else she's been contacting, possibly whoever she sold Summer to.
Well, one thing we know, she's been using a phone. She's been using 2 phones, so you can just use your own imagination for whom she's calling on each phone.
There's no telling. She is devious as the day is long.
Yeah, to me, she's no different than Dawn. I put the 2 right together. I don't put one over the other. I'm not with all this abuse stuff, and she was abused, because at some point, you have to stand account for participating in somebody mistreating you. Like I said, we're all flawed. But I, as myself, like I said, I'm not no perfect person. I have to own my part as well. And going in the lion's den with a person, knowing I've had problems with them, and then I go back in.
There's a reason she doesn't want to use her phone. She doesn't want that number out there.
But why?
Well,
what's the big deal? They're coming to the house, so what's the big deal about the number? Because there's something going on with the phone and the 911. I'm trying to put it together, but I can't come up with a reason why she keeps having her mother's phone be the liaison to 911.
No, I can't come up with that either. But if she needed to call 911, when her mother's up in Wisconsin for months, does she have like a throwaway phone she uses for that? And why?
That's right.
Why?
I don't know.
What is on that phone and with that number that she doesn't want out there? She doesn't want anyone to know.
I think the phone she used to talk to Hunter on that day is the one that she had on her that he saw and went through.
Was that the one
she gave TBI a bogus phone? The one she kept is the one she does a lot of chit-chatting on. The
one she said that she told Chris McDonough down at Swim Hole she had with TikTok videos that Hunter did. She said it's in my
that's
phone.
The one. That the phone she kept is the main phone. The main one she talks on. I'm not going to give you the main phone. Why would I give you my main phone? My main phone is going to be the one I'm talking and Googling stuff and searching for stuff. I'm not going to give you that phone. Think about
it. Why didn't they get a search warrant and go up there and find that phone?
You don't know that, but you don't know that.
I don't know that they did.
You don't know what they searched for. You don't know how many times they've called them in to talk. See, these are all the things that everybody keeps saying. Why don't they separate them? Why don't they interrogate them? Why don't they? You don't know that they ain't done that.
I'm sure
they're never going to tell you how many times they talked to them. They weren't going to ever tell us how many times they were called back into TBI or Hawkins County to have a briefing. Why would I tell you that? Because then I know that you're going to start gossiping about me going back in to talk. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know if they've been down there 6-7 times talking to those people. You don't know because they're never going to tell you that.
Well, I've never understood why they weren't arrested. Look, Adam Montgomery was arrested. The Bixby man has been arrested. Child neglect. Now they had child neglect. Their children wouldn't have been taken away. They didn't voluntarily give those kids to CPS. Child Protective Services took those kids.
That's what I believe.
So why
6 weeks later, you just called them and said, "Oh, these YouTubers and social media people are threatening us."
No, they already had an investigation going on. They took those kids. So, and that's another thing. But why weren't they arrested? What is going on in Hawkins County that makes it so different from every place else? Some kid goes missing. They don't believe it. They arrest them. Child neglected, they arrest them. But not Dawn and Candace.
I don't know. See, that's the whole point. We don't know what's going on with the investigation. See, we don't know what they have. We don't know what's going on. So you're entitled to your perception of what you think is going on with TBI, Hawkins County, Dawn, Candace, outsiders. But that's the whole point of it being an open investigation. They're not supposed to tell us anything.
if she doesn't have some money put away, though. Here's what. First of all, supposedly the car is $600 a month, and she will have to pay that child support to the state.
That's what I said earlier in the live.
So,
That's why I told everybody they're both complicit in paying for the child support if they haven't severed the rights, because that is both their children.
So in 3 months, I don't think she'll pay it, and maybe she'll end up in jail too.
Yeah, she probably will.
Well, good.
Because what you got to think about is survival is first. You worry about basic stuff before you worry about owing Uncle Sam taxes to state. You understand what I'm saying? School loans, car loans. You worry about eating, toilet paper, food, your drinks, your weed, your marijuana. Those are needs to people. To some people, you won't think about, I ain't caring about no weed, no marijuana. Well, that's your vibe. Hell yeah, that's going to come just like food.
Some people don't care about electricity or water. They're going to get their drugs first, just like that's what Adam Montgomery, they didn't even have power in that house.
Jean Ann, how do you know they took their smart TV? Come on now.
Smart TV.
Are y'all serious?
Don and Candace even have a smart TV.
Why would somebody take a smart TV? Yes, when you're on disability, you can work 20 hours in this state. Last I heard. You heard that as well. Okay. So you have to be careful when you speak stuff. People think that's the truth. This is why I tell you people, I don't listen to the gossip pertaining to this case. I don't listen to none of that stuff.
We don't know that.
I wasn't there when they took anything out of their house. I don't even know what they took. See, that's the whole thing. You don't even know what they took out their house. Nobody knows what they took out their house.
Who's on disability? Candace can't be on disability. She can. Yes, she can. She could, for mental, because she's perfectly healthy.
Yeah, but she may have mental disabilities.
Yeah, she could be, but we don't know.
Gigi, how do you know what was on the list? We haven't heard about what was on the list. When was their list ever given to the news of what they took out of 110 Ben Hill Circle?
Smart TV and camera.
Candace said in her interview.
I never heard
So
that.
once again, you're repeating what Candace and Don said. See, this is what I keep trying to tell people. Everything about Summer Wells is pertaining to Don and Candace. And why would somebody take a TV? What is a TV going to tell you?
Some people think TVs are.
I mean, I'm just saying, what will a smart TV tell you about?
Some people
anything?
think TVs record everything.
Your phone is what you would take, not the TV. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. They're going to try to figure out what they watched on the TV. I mean, I don't understand.
I don't know why anybody would take a TV.
Yeah, a TV doesn't make any logical sense. That's weird to me.
I don't think a TV's not going to record.
I can see you taking cameras and phones, but not a television.
I mean,
that doesn't make any logical sense to me.
Computers.
Why would I take a television? A television is a television.
Don't take my TV.
My TV is linked to my Google account. They may be able to pull media data. Well, yes, it's true. Your TV is linked to, but that's the only thing through the Google is just going to be what you watched on your Roku TV. It's not like you're talking into your TV. You're just watching content like TV shows and movies and stuff. Photographs and videos can store what has been played on them if they had reason to believe there isn't something of interest on there. It seems strange still. Yeah, but still, everything still goes through your phone first. That's why I said I would see it being your phone first, because everything is through Google through your phone initially. A smart TV is like a laptop. You can search the internet on it. Okay, what is? Okay. Well, I haven't used mine for that, so let me stand corrected. I have yet to use my Roku TV.
Well, see, I use Roku, and I do.
Yeah, I haven't used my Roku TV to search anything. I didn't. Hell, I don't guess I knew that I could.
I just use it to look at YouTube. I watch YouTube.
Jiggy said you can upload anything on a TV. Okay. See, I haven't used my TV for any of those things. Okay, somebody's saying they stored their TV pics.
Maybe they're thinking that there was films on that TV.
Okay, Rags is talking about them taking the TV to prove that the children were watching the TV that day. Okay. Wow.
Well, I guess that's possible. I mean, that's what they were supposed to be doing.
I wasn't trying to sing mean, but I don't keep up with all that modern technology stuff. So I have a Roku TV and I haven't used it for any of those things. I haven't done no internet surfing or, you understand what I'm saying? I haven't done any of that on the TV. Teresa says sell the truck and tools. Barb said she has a done TV.
That's what I said. Sell Don's truck, get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sell the property. Well, she can't do that without his okay.
Mark, that's not nice. Said they could open up a carnival ride in a school bus with a little Ferris wheel and make some good money.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, Rags. Thank you all for telling me about what I can do with my smart TV.
I didn't know that either.
I don't get into all that tech stuff. I mean, I've just really started watching the Roku TV just a few months ago, just really watching stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't do all that picture stuff and trying to surf the net. And I don't even know if I can surf the web or whatever on the TV. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to say? I'm going to check out of here. So I'm 2 hours in and I'm going to get myself some dinner. Anything you want to relate to the public crime?
Make some mac and cheese. That's what I'm going to do. My favorite. I'm telling you.
I don't need no macaroni and cheese. Yeah, wherever I'm getting ready to go eat, I don't need it.
Comfort food, macaroni and cheese.
I know what you're saying. It is comfort food. And what else is some comfort food? Is some cabbage and cornbread and fried chicken or a pork chop with that macaroni.
Oh, yeah. Macaroni and cheese, black beans, and some fried pork chops.
Okay.
All right. Good night. Or
well,
good
anything
day.
else? Anything else you like? Anything else you like to say?
Well, let's just put it on the record that I have said that Allie and Candace are going to get back together.
Okay.
And you think so too, like you said.
Possibly. I don't know what made me think it. I don't know if me thinking it mean that I think it's going to happen, but I think it's weird. I thought it, and then you said it like shortly after I thought it, because it just came to my mind. Like, what if they get back together?
Well, I am a little psychic, you know. Psycho. I'm psycho.
So funny.
All right.
But let me tell you something. Crime. This is about to be an interesting journey now with Don being in the county jail. It's about to get on.
The best thing that could have happened. I bet there's people jumping up and down the hills tonight.
I'm just saying I'm grateful. I'm thankful. You know, some people may sit up and say, well, that's horrible to want somebody in jail. No, it's not, because you put yourself there. Nobody came and got you and pinned a crime on you by mistake. That would be horrible. I'm wishing luck on somebody going to jail and they didn't commit a crime. That would be different. You did this to yourself because you're honorary and you're sadistic and you are, you know, a sociopath. You believe your shit doesn't stink and you believe you're above the law. And God said, no, you're not. And I'm going to show you. You've called my name 1,000 times on YouTube, so I'm going to give you what you want.
And not only that, but those people that feel like,
well, let's say it's the devil, because some people say the devil did it then.
How would you feel if he had hit a car and killed your wife and your child while he was out
there? That's true. He could have hurt anybody, himself and somebody else.
You know,
that is true.
Then you'd not just want him in jail. You'd want him probably in prison or dead, you know. So I don't feel sorry for him. Look, he committed a crime. He needs to do time. And that's what I was saying, but that's exactly what needed to happen. And they needed to be away from one another, because I don't think we would ever find out anything. At least now we have some hope of finding something out.
Yes.
That little bit of hope. That's what we have.
Yes.
After 8 months almost.
Yes. And I'm grateful.
Me too. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you so much for joining me.
All right.
Yes, R. Jones. No pity for any of those adults. Exactly. That's crime. Thank you so much, Crime Monsters. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to donate to the channel, $Big Angie 129 Cash App, and all super chats were welcome during this live. Thank you all so much. For those coming in late, the Don has fallen. Donald Wells, the bio donor of Summer Wells, was remanded to the Hawkins County Jail today. Said charged of DUI and driving obstructions. Possibly after 180 days inside of the county jail, he may be able to enter a rehab program. But I hope that he does the whole 1129 because he is deserving of every damn day and more. That is the said word. It is what it is. I thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for following the content. Like, share, subscribe. I possibly come on later to give information and a hypothesis. What now will the fate of Candace Bly be without Donald Wells gone for at least a year? Thank you for following the content and coming in. I really appreciate you all following the content and joining and hitting the link. Those who came up to speak and those chatting in the chat, thank you so very much. God bless all of you. The Queen is going to go get her dinner on and finish her celebration. Yes, it's a celebratory day. Thank you, CR. Thank you again, sweetheart. Thank you for the super chat. Today's a good day because I believe separating the two should have been the first thing done by law enforcement, but naturally you cannot just arrest people on assumptions. You have to have something concrete. But I believe these two should have been separated in the beginning, and perhaps we would have got some information pertaining to the whereabouts of Summer Wells. I've always thought that, and I still think that. And now that Donald Wells is now in jail, I believe more information will possibly come out because now he will be wondering what the hell Candace is doing. She will now be free to roam the earth and do what she's been doing with no obstructions, no one to cuss and fuss in her ear. And that's when little bitty crumbs will start to drop. I believe this. God bless you all. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you all. God bless all of you. Thank the mods on deck. Thank you. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.